Lovely viewers, get ready to be swept away by the most heartwarming and emotional story coming straight from Jeju Island. A story that has left fans across the world smiling, crying, and falling even deeper in love with the Lee family. Yes, you heard it right. Lee Min-ho, Song Hye-kyo, their adorable baby, and now, Min-ho's beloved sister have all joined together for a beautiful family vacation that's setting social media ablaze with love and admiration. If you've been following the Lee Hye-kyo family's story from the start, then buckle up, because this latest chapter feels like something straight out of a healing K-drama come to life. The moment pictures began circulating online showing Lee Min-ho's sister stepping out of Jeju airport, fans couldn't contain their excitement. Dressed casually in a white linen blouse, wide-brimmed hat, and that unmistakable family charm, she greeted fans with a shy wave before reuniting with her superstar brother. Those few seconds captured on camera said it all. It wasn't just a vacation, it was a family reunion filled with love, laughter, and healing. As reports suggest, this family getaway had been in the making for weeks. After Lee Min-ho wrapped up some promotional work and Song Hye-kyo completed her latest magazine shoot, the couple decided to take some time away from the spotlight. But what made this trip extra special was the inclusion of Min-ho's sister, who's been one of his biggest supporters since his early acting days. Fans who know the Lee siblings' bond were touched to see them reconnecting, especially with the new family addition, Min-ho and Hye-kyo's baby, who has become the sunshine of their lives. According to fans and insiders, the family checked into one of Jeju Island's most exclusive resorts known for its private villas overlooking the ocean. Each morning, the family was spotted taking peaceful strolls by the beach. Lee Min-ho often seen carrying his baby boy close to his chest while Song Hye-kyo and his sister chatted and laughed behind them. Witnesses described them as glowing, down-to-earth, and radiating pure happiness. For fans who have followed their love story from the very beginning, seeing this peaceful family moment feels like a reward for years of support and admiration. What really melted fans' hearts was the affectionate way Lee Min-ho's sister interacted with Song Hye-kyo. The two have grown incredibly close, often spotted chatting like best friends rather than in-laws. Sources say she has fully embraced Hye-kyo as part of the family, often calling her Uni lovingly. During the trip, the two were seen exploring local markets together, tasting Jeju's famous tangerines, and even picking out souvenirs for their baby. Imagine that, two of the most admired women in Lee Min-ho's life bonding like sisters under the Jeju sun. Fans online couldn't help but gush, calling them the most beautiful family in Korea. Lovely viewers, imagine the scene. A breezy afternoon on Jeju's serene beaches, waves softly rolling onto the shore, and little giggles from Min-ho and Hye-kyo's baby echoing in the wind. Lee Min-ho's sister kneels down to play with her nephew in the sand, while Min-ho films the adorable moment on his phone. Song Hye-kyo, ever the doting mom, watches with her radiant smile, her hair gently tousled by the ocean breeze. One fan who happened to be nearby shared that the family looked so happy that it almost didn't seem real. It was like watching a dream, they said. Their laughter felt so natural, and their love for each other was impossible to miss. And as if that wasn't enough to make everyone's hearts melt, Lee Min-ho himself shared a subtle but emotional post on his social media, a photo of the ocean horizon with a simple caption, "Home is wherever they are." Fans immediately knew who he was referring to, flooding the comment section with love and admiration. The post quickly gained millions of likes and thousands of emotional messages from fans who said it made them tear up. One fan commented, "He's not just an actor anymore. He's a husband, a father, a brother, and a man who knows what truly matters." Meanwhile, Song Hye-kyo shared her own quiet moment from the trip on her Instagram story. A short clip of her holding hands with Min-ho's sister while walking through a path lined with blooming camellias, the symbol of eternal love in Korean culture. She captioned it, "Family is love." Simple, powerful, and deeply touching. It said everything without needing words. Fans around the world couldn't stop replaying the clip, calling it a symbol of peace and unity. Lovely viewers, this Jeju trip wasn't just a vacation. It was a celebration of life, love, and the power of family. You could feel how much Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo valued these quiet, genuine moments far away from the glitz and noise of fame. And with his sister's presence, the trip seemed even more meaningful. Some fans even joked that it felt like episode 10 of their real-life romance drama, with laughter, bonding, and pure joy written into every scene. At night, reports say the family gathered by a private bonfire overlooking the sea. Lee Min-ho's sister reportedly sang a song she used to sing to him when they were kids, while Song Hye-kyo hummed along, rocking their baby in her arms. Those lucky enough to witness it said it was one of the most touching things they had ever seen. Three people bound by love and family, sharing warmth beneath Jeju's starlit sky. And for fans who've long admired Lee Min-ho's deep devotion to his loved ones, this trip only reinforces what kind of person he truly is. Despite being one of the biggest stars in Asia, he remains grounded, family-oriented, and incredibly humble. Song Hye-kyo, too, has always been admired for her grace and quiet strength, and seeing her welcomed so warmly into Min-ho's family brings closure to so many of her fans who've hoped she'd find true happiness after her heartbreak. Online fan communities have exploded with positivity ever since the Jeju photos emerged. Many fans shared emotional messages like, "Seeing them happy heals something in me," and "This is what love looks like, gentle, peaceful, and pure." Others even started trending hashtags like #LeeFamilyVacation and #JejuLove, celebrating how the couple continues to redefine what it means to live beautifully and privately, even under public attention. But what really struck fans was how natural everything seemed. There was no grand display, no red carpet moments, just real emotions. You could tell from every captured smile that this was a family that cherished togetherness more than fame. Lee Min-ho's sister reportedly told a close friend afterward that she was so proud of the man her brother has become, and that seeing him with Song Hye-kyo and their child was the happiest moment of her life. Those words alone melted millions of hearts. The Lee family's vacation wasn't just about rest. It was about reconnecting, celebrating new beginnings, and reminding the world that love, in its purest form, is something that needs no spotlight. Days turned into nights filled with laughter, gentle whispers, and the kind of calm that only Jeju Island can bring. And the bond between Lee Min-ho's sister, Song Hye-kyo, and their baby boy continued to blossom in ways that touched every fan's heart. The next morning after that golden sunset, the family was seen at a cozy local cafe tucked away between tangerine fields. Locals described the scene as something straight out of a movie. Lee Min-ho holding his son while Song Hye-kyo and his sister ordered freshly baked pastries and Jeju's famous green tea lattes. The cafe owner shared later that she was moved by how polite and humble they were, even bowing and thanking everyone around them. She said, "They didn't act like celebrities, they acted like family." It was clear that for the Lees, this wasn't about fame or fanfare. It was about making memories that would last forever. Lee Min-ho's sister was particularly protective of her nephew during this trip. Sources say she couldn't stop kissing his tiny hands and feet, calling him the family's lucky star. She reportedly told Song Hye-kyo, "He has your eyes but my brother's smile," to which everyone burst into laughter. Hye-kyo, with her natural grace and warmth, lovingly replied, "Then he's already perfect." It was a small moment, but one that captured the tenderness of their growing family bond. Fans online reacted emotionally to these details, with many commenting that they could feel the love and authenticity radiating even from descriptions alone. Later that afternoon, the family went exploring one of Jeju's scenic flower gardens. Lee Min-ho, camera in hand, was seen capturing candid moments of his sister and wife as they posed playfully among fields of lavender and camellias. His sister jokingly tried to photobomb the couple, causing Hye-kyo to laugh so hard that even passers-by couldn't help but smile. Witnesses shared that the laughter coming from their group was so full of life that it instantly brightened the entire place. That's the kind of joy that no script or acting can ever replicate, the joy that comes from genuine love and connection. Lovely viewers, what truly made this trip special was how it showed Lee Min-ho's growth as a man. From the ambitious young actor we first saw years ago to the loving husband and father he's become, fans have watched him evolve before their eyes. His sister, who has always been one of his closest confidants, seemed immensely proud. Sources revealed that one evening she told him over dinner, "You've built something more beautiful than any success, a family that loves you just as you are." Those words brought tears to his eyes, and Song Hye-kyo reportedly reached out to hold his hand under the table. And that's the thing about family. It brings out the truest emotions, the ones that fame can never buy. Their dinners were simple but full of laughter. Local seafood grilled over an open flame, bowls of steaming rice, side dishes shared among smiles. Sometimes the baby would babble happily, and everyone would take turns feeding or rocking him. Lee Min-ho's sister, often seen sitting beside Song Hye-kyo, would whisper sweet things to the little one in between their gentle conversations about life and love. But one particular evening stood out above the rest. It was the night before they were set to leave Jeju. The family decided to take a slow walk by the shore one last time. The waves were calm, the moonlight soft, and the air filled with the scent of sea salt and night flowers. Lee Min-ho's sister carried her nephew while Song Hye-kyo walked beside her, their arms linked. Lee Min-ho followed closely, recording little clips on his phone. At one point he stopped walking, looked at his family against the moonlit backdrop, and simply said, "This is all I've ever wanted." Those words, though spoken softly, captured everything. After years of fame, challenges, heartbreak and growth, he had found peace, right there surrounded by love. For Song Hye-kyo too, this trip marked a deep emotional renewal. Friends close to her have said she's been glowing in recent months, more content and serene than ever before. And perhaps it's because she's found not just a partner in Lee Min-ho, but an entire family that embraces her completely. Fans have been particularly moved by how close she's become to Min-ho's sister. In many families, it takes time for in-laws to truly bond, but these two seem inseparable. They were spotted shopping together in Jeju's local artisan market, where they bought matching bracelets made from volcanic stone, a Jeju signature said to symbolize eternal strength. One lucky fan who bumped into them said they were both smiling and laughing, speaking softly to each other in that sisterly way that feels effortless and genuine. The fan even mentioned that Song Hye-kyo insisted on buying a small toy for a local child nearby, a gesture that made everyone around her smile. Lovely viewers, isn't it just heartwarming to see how love expands when it's shared? Lee Min-ho's sister didn't just join a vacation. She became part of a love story that's healing hearts all around the world. And what makes it even more touching is how the couple has chosen to live their lives quietly, valuing family moments over fame. It's this sincerity that keeps fans rooting for them, because they remind everyone that happiness doesn't come from perfection, it comes from presence. As the vacation came to an end, the family took one last group photo together. Lee Min-ho's sister held the baby while Song Hye-kyo stood beside her, her hand resting gently on Min-ho's shoulder. The photo, according to insiders, was kept private, but those who saw it described it as glowing with love. The baby's tiny smile, Min-ho's calm gaze, Hye-kyo's radiant warmth, and his sister's joy all painted a portrait of peace that words can hardly capture. When they returned to Seoul, fans noticed that Lee Min-ho's sister posted a single photo on her social media, a shot of the Jeju sunset with the caption, "Family is where my heart feels full." Though she didn't tag anyone, fans instantly knew who she was referring to. The comments poured in from all over the world, messages like, "You're all such a blessing," "Thank you for loving Hye-kyo and the baby," and "The Lee family gives us hope and love again." It was as if everyone who had been following this journey felt included in their happiness. Days later, Song Hye-kyo was seen attending a small event in Seoul, and fans noted how her entire demeanor radiated calm joy. When asked how she'd been, she simply smiled and said, "Peaceful." That one word, uttered so gently, seemed to say it all. Peace with herself, peace with her family, and peace with the beautiful life she and Lee Min-ho are building together. And lovely viewers, while this chapter from Jeju may have closed, it's clear that their story is only growing more beautiful. Rumor has it that the couple and Lee Min-ho's sister are already planning another getaway, this time possibly abroad, to a cozy European town they've always dreamed of visiting. Whether or not that happens soon, one thing remains certain. No matter where they go, their love and unity will continue to inspire countless fans around the world. The peaceful rhythm they found on those island shores seems to have followed them back to Seoul, filling their home with laughter, gratitude, and quiet happiness. When the Lee family returned home, Fans noticed that both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo appeared more relaxed than ever. Even in their subtle appearances around Seoul, a quiet dinner here, a short walk there, they radiated the kind of peace that comes only from being surrounded by love. Sources close to the couple revealed that Lee Min-ho's sister decided to stay with them for a little while longer, wanting to spend more time with her nephew. And lovely viewers, that's where things took another beautifully touching turn. Their Seoul home, known for its serene and elegant design, was suddenly filled with even more warmth and joy. In the mornings, Lee Min-ho's sister would reportedly wake up early to prepare a simple breakfast: fresh fruit, toast and warm porridge, while Song Hye-kyo played with the baby in the living room. Sometimes, Lee Min-ho would sneak in quietly, pretending to still be asleep, only to surprise his sister with a playful "good morning" that made everyone laugh. These small, ordinary moments were the real treasures, proof that even amidst fame and fortune, their hearts were grounded in simple, genuine happiness. Fans who follow Lee Min-ho's sister on social media began to notice subtle glimpses of her happiness. Though she never directly posts about her brother or his family, every picture she shares seems to carry a trace of their warmth. A baby's toy on the table, a blurry reflection of a family meal, or a view from their garden filled with laughter in the background. Each image feels like a quiet whisper of the beautiful life they're living together. And let's talk about how close Song Hye-kyo and Min-ho's sister have become. Lovely viewers, their bond has deepened so much that fans are affectionately calling them the sister duo of calm and grace. The two have been spotted attending a few low-key art exhibits and cozy cafe hangouts in Seoul, dressed elegantly but simply. Nothing extravagant, just two women enjoying their time together. One fan who saw them said, "You could feel the comfort between them. They were laughing freely like real sisters." It's that kind of authenticity that melts hearts, because it shows that this isn't a celebrity friendship. It's real family connection, built on love, respect and trust. Lee Min-ho himself has reportedly been happier than ever. Close friends of his have mentioned that he often talks about how grateful he is for the peace he's found, not just in his marriage, but in seeing the people he loves most getting along so beautifully. He once said during a quiet dinner with friends, "When my sister smiles and my wife laughs and my baby giggles at the same time, I feel like the world stops for a moment." Can you imagine that, lovely viewers? That's the kind of love that goes beyond fame, beyond glamour. The kind that fills the heart so completely that even silence feels full. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho's sister has become something of a second mother figure to their baby. She's been there for late-night cuddles, gentle lullabies, and playful afternoons filled with giggles. Song Hye-kyo once shared privately with a friend that she feels incredibly blessed to have her sister-in-law by her side, saying, "She's like a guardian angel for our little one." That bond between them has made this new chapter of their lives even more heartwarming. It's no wonder fans around the world have been calling the Lee family the picture of love and harmony. One weekend, the family decided to relive their Jeju experience. This time at home, they recreated their favorite moments from the trip. A homemade seafood barbecue on their balcony, fresh tangerine juice like the ones they had on the island, and even a small campfire set up in their backyard. Lee Min-ho's sister played her favorite old songs on a guitar while Song Hye-kyo hummed along, holding the baby close. It wasn't about the luxury or the aesthetics. It was about reliving the memories that brought them peace, together as a family. Lovely viewers, doesn't that just touch your heart? Because it shows us that true happiness doesn't fade when the vacation ends. It grows stronger when brought back home.